Suppose I were to begin by saying that I had fallen in love with a color. Suppose I were to speak this as though it were a confession. Suppose I shredded my napkin as we spoke. It began slowly, an appreciation, an affinity. Then one day it became more serious. Then, looking into the empty teacup, its bottom stained with thin brown excrement coiled into the shape of a seahorse, it became somehow personal. Suppose blue is pervasive and seeps into all things. Somehow in its power it jumps around minds like flu, like love, and infects people such as myself. I'd like to believe that this isn't the case, however. That would lead to the only other option, that blue is somehow fundamental to myself and yourself. Looking at all we have in common, does that make blue the symptom of the human condition or the poetic one? Nonetheless, I haven't stopped noticing blue since reading your book. And yet, what is blue? Intrinsically, I think I understand, but that definition seems to be bathed in subjectivity. Sometimes when I look at the sky, it's blue, and sometimes the ocean is too, but not always. There was a boat in the bay which seemed to float as a testament to counter blue, or blue when held against another color. In this case, red. San Francisco is in me, and I am in San Francisco. The city is a tumultuous gray, like the fog, and sometimes when I speak it feels as though some smoke escapes my mouth to the ground. The city's colors creeps around, and sometimes it's positively gold, positively blue, but this perception of color is only an illusion. The city and I are stuck between a bank of clouds and a color. Then let's explore the idea that what's blue to you is gray to me. From birth, we've been given separate eyes by our mothers, retinas which still see, but may process differently. Not so much a revolt in color then, but a simple construction issue. Then what changes? The advent of the TV, of Technicolor scenes handling blue with the delicate touch of a boxer. You mentioned that you've stopped going to the movies. Maybe that's for the best, to avoid that voyeurism of color. Before color and film, things were only in grays and difficult to watch. Please do not think that this is an attempt to tack on what I think you forgot. I feel so engulfed in subjectivity that blue is simultaneously infinitely untamable while also yours. This is your house, your city, blue. I just love. What I will do then is take ownership of that which seems to be mine as well. Out of my mouth and ears steam gray. What depression ever felt like a fire? My eyes are clouded, my chest and head are suddenly swaddled, submissive. If I could choose a way, this would not be it. But instead I'm rerouted to the movie theater, to the covers, to the closing my eyes and sleeping. I'd like to imagine that dreams are particularly gray. And so I fell in love with a color. In this case, the color gray, as if falling under a spell I fought to stay under and to get out from in turns.